Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to put up one of these shaving type mirrors and makeup mirrors for your wife. One of these on a flexi arm. They're quite a good idea, I think, because you know with these you can get the magnifying side, which really sort of enhances all your lumps and bumps and bits and pieces you don't want to show. But they're a very good mirror. So first of all, really it's a case of deciding where you're going to have it. We're going to have it in the middle of this edge of this tile here, so that it kind of sits back like that. So it's right out of the way when we need it to be. We've got it between two windows, so that we get maximum light coming in onto our features. Bad they might be. So for me to have a shave, for instance, so we get maximum light coming back to see what we're doing. So we're going to go from this tile. Now these things, as you can see, they flick out and go around like this, which is very handy. So it's a useful mirror to have. Now on this bracket you'll see it's got a back bracket there with two bolts. So what we do is we undo these first and we can mark up this back plate on the wall for where it's going to go and then put it up in position. So without further ado, I'll take this bracket off and we'll line it up with the wall. Right, here's our bracket. I've marked the middle of the bracket with a little mark there. I've also marked the middle of our tile where this is going, on the edge it's going. So all we've got to do now is pretty simply really line these two marks up, and I'll just push it over the edge of that, and I know that that's in line, and we're pretty safe then to mark these holes in the tile with our pencil. And then it's the old trusty drill, it's got to go through there. Alright, so that's our next job. Here's the hammer. Well, just place your plugs in. Holes, these things always come with plugs anyway. They've got to be tapped in. Alright, just give them a nice tap. Not too hard. Don't break the tiles. Very important, you just go up to the edge there. Don't break tiles. Gently, gently is the word. And that's it. We're ready to put the back plate on. Okay, we're ready with our plate now. Don't forget, brush off any residue dust that comes down. Get rid of it now. Alright, get it cleaned up. It's definitely around where you're going to fit your plate anyway. Make sure it's nice and clean. And basically then we just stick these screws through the holes and we'll screw them up. And we should be all hunky-dory. If you're using one of these, careful not to go too mad, alright? We don't want to go breaking any tiles. Nice and gentle, okay? Don't go too berserk. Once it dips, that'll do. Right, well, we have our bracket up now, all screwed up nice, and we're ready to fit our mirror now. As you can see, we've got two bolts here and here, and it quite simply just fits over there, look, you can't go wrong. Alright, fit it up there. If you've got someone to hold it for you, you can, but, you know, basically these bolts go on there, you can see that, well, as long as you don't drop them, like I've just done. Let's pick the one up I dropped. Where the hell did that go? There it is. There it is. Well, there we are, she's on. One thing that wasn't with ours, and it may be with yours, but there was washers missing that should go in here to fill up the gap, because otherwise you've got to saw the bolt off, because this plate is wobbling otherwise. You've got to get the plate right back to the wall, but the bolt is a bit too long. But I dare say probably in your box you've probably got the washers with it, but mine didn't have, so I've used some of my own. I carry a box of washers anyway. So no big deal, but just a little thing. Otherwise you've got to cut the bolt with a junior hacksaw, and it always needs a rough thread for getting a bolt started. You don't want that. So just a little thing that you may need extra, but you've probably got yours in the box. Anyway, we'll get away from the subject now. We've actually got our mirror up now. There we are. It's all fitting, and we can flick it round this way for the old magnifying. Ooh, God, something's not worth magnifying. But there we are. I can flick it right round and do all the wee up bits and pieces. Flick it round, do a wee, you know, all sorts of things. Other than that, that's it. Another little job. Usual place to go. Derek and 33. All my videos. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.